Welcome to Storytime with Uncle Slim. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Enjoy.
Tonight's story, Slim and Rodney, two dope boys in a Cadillac.
Yo, I got this powder knee rocked up. You say you got a dude?
Yeah, I got a dude on deck. He waiting on us now. And the best thing is, he's a smoker. So only thing you have to do is just give him a little something when he's done.
Alright, bet. That smoker Rodney referred to as Greg. Now, Greg was an ex-football player that got addicted to painkillers. They said he was a beast too. Now the only thing he's good at is cooking up dope.
Yo, what up, G? This my man I was telling you about.
Yo, what up, dog? Greg, man.
Yo, what up? They call me Silk.
Alright, cool. Well, y'all ready to see some magic? Watch me turn this powder into cookies. Y'all can swing back in about an hour or so.
Nah, G. I think I'm gonna sit here and watch you do your magic. Besides, I love a good magic show.
Alright then, Mr. Silk. Let the games begin.
Greg proceeds to do his magic, and a few hours later, Rodney jumped up with the excitement of a child at Christmas.
See, I told you my boy could do it. I told you.
Yes, I must admit you did your thing, and the speed of it. Man, it really was like magic.
See, I told you I was gonna do that magic I do. Let me finish packing this last OZ and we good. Alright, there you go. All that's left is for you to hit your boy off with something and we good.
Something like what?
You remember what I told you, bro? Give him a little something when he's done. Remember?
Yeah, I remember I came in here with 16 ounces, not 14.5. And that's because your boy been taking a gram or two off each ounce ever since he started. That's why I told you I like your magic. But it's all good. Give me what you took, and we'll discuss your payment.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me
you been taking shit after I tried to look out for you and bring you my boy?
Nah, it's cool. We got an understanding, don't we? Now at this point, I can tell Greg was nervous. Hell, the boy was shaking like a stripper.
Yeah, man. Come on, baby. This me, man. Here's what I took right here. Here, man. Calm down, Hot Rod. Everything's cool, man. See, your boy ain't tripping.
Calm down? Calm down? Motherfucker, I ought to blow your head off.
Whoa, put the gun away. No need for that. We good, right?
Come on, man. You heard the man. We good. It's all love. Be easy, young blood.
Calm down. Be easy. You know what, man? Fuck you. Oh, shit.
Oh,
get that shit. Let's go.
Immediately, I dropped Rodney off and went home, repackaged everything, and hit the interstate. I already had a buy out of town, so it really didn't matter what just happened, because at the end of the day, product must sell. I was back after about a week. It was late, so I just crashed on the couch, still trying to wrap my mind around what just happened with Rodney. I woke to my cell phone ringing. Hey, babe.
Oh, I see you remember you have a girl.
Come on, baby, it's not like that and you know it.
I mean, I don't know what to think right now. I haven't heard from you in over a week. And before you say anything, texts don't count.
Okay, you're right. I have no excuses.
Because if it's someone else, you need to tell me. I'm not going to have no man out here making me look like a fool.
See, now you talking crazy. Okay, baby, look. I'm about to shower, throw on something, shoot over to that vegan spot you like, pick us up something to eat, and then I'm coming over to you. And hopefully you'll let me spend the rest of the day working my way out of the doghouse. How that sound?
We'll see.
Okay, cool. Well, let me get to it then.
Yes, get to it.
All right, love.
I called Rodney to let him know it was going to be a couple of days before I got anything. which was good because I had some making up to do with my lady. I got up, took a shower. Just then, there was a knock at the door.
Good morning. I'm Detective Ron and this is my partner, Detective Jones. We were hoping to speak with the owner of the car outside Register Atua Jeffries. Robert Jeffries, is that you, sir?
Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Mr. Jeffries, we're going to need you to come to the station to answer a few questions.
Whoa, station? Questions? What's going on?
What's going on is 2 weeks ago a man was shot in his own damn house not far from here, and a car matching the description was seen speeding away from the scene, so yes, we're going to need you to come down to the station and answer a few questions.
Okay, look, my partner hadn't had his coffee yet this morning and he's a little on edge. Our superiors are putting pressure on us to solve this one, so if you could help us out and come down to the station, answer a few questions, I promise we'll have you back home as soon as possible. You're not under arrest.
At this point, I thought about calling my lawyer, but I figured that would look even more suspicious. And besides, I needed to know what they knew. So I said, "Sure, I'll come down. I'm eager to settle this matter. So can I put on my shoes? I don't want to come to the station barefooted."
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, give me a second. Let me put on some shoes and I'll be right out. Damn. Okay, calm down. Get it together. Put your shoes on. Okay, detectives, I'm ready. After arriving at the station, the detectives took me to the second floor.
All right, Mr. Jeffries, you can have a seat right there and I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay, sure. As I sat there waiting, all kinds of things ran through my mind. Did anyone see me? Was anyone able to see my license plate? Damn it, Rodney. Just then one of the room doors opened and I heard one of the officers saying,
Thanks again for coming by and looking at those pictures, Mr. Middleton, and you can rest assured, someone's going to jail for this, and soon.
After shaking the officer's hand, Mr. Middleton headed towards the elevator. Our eyes locked and that night came flooding back to my mind. You see, Mr. Middleton is Greg Middleton, the man Rodney shot a few weeks ago. I actually thought he was dead. That's the only reason I agreed to come down to see what they knew. But it doesn't matter. I'm in a room full of cops and a shooting victim that can place me at the scene. The only thought I had in my head was leave. But before I could, I heard a voice saying,
What's up, young blood? Slide over and let me get a piece of that bench. Now, I would ask you what you're doing down here, but we both know the answer to that, don't we?
Okay, so let's get this straight. What are you, law enforcement or something?
Fuck no. They brought me down here to look at some pictures so maybe we could find the motherfucker that shot me. I'm still healing from that shit. You see my arm's still in a sling. Lucky for me, your boy's a bad shot. Look, little bro, I remember how you was that night. Seemed pretty level-headed. And I'm not trying to get you locked up for something you didn't do. And besides, our business wasn't concluded.
Business? What business we got?
Well, after that fool shot me, y'all ran out with the shit, which was good, because when the cops came, that was one less thing I had to explain. Needless to say, I did a job and didn't get paid for it.
Well, the way I see it, this is an easy fix, but I'm not getting into any details here. So you tell these cops whatever it is you need to tell them to clear me and my boy.
Whoa, wait a minute. You, yeah. Your boy, no.
Look, OG, this is a package deal, man. And besides, who's gonna keep him from you once he finds out you got me down here for this? Look, you're not dead, you're about to get your payment, and you don't have to look over your shoulder. Now, this is good for all parties involved. What do you think?
I think you're a smart little dude, young blood. And I also think you're a man of your word. So we'll do it your way. And your boy, don't worry about it. It's done.
Okay, cool. I got things to do, so let's make this happen.
Officer. Yo, officer.
Even though Greg cleared me of the shooting, they still had me there for over an hour asking questions. It didn't matter though. They had nothing. After finding my way home, I showered, dressed, got some food, and headed over to my lady's house where I proceeded to explain why I was 5 hours late. Hell, I was probably safer at the police station. A few months later, one of my biggest clients, Braxton Taylor, invited me to a yacht party that changed my life forever. That's where I met Nathaniel Steele, a disgruntled chemist for a major pharmaceutical company.
Thanks, Robert, for coming. I brought you down here away from the party because it's someone I want you to meet. Robert, this is Nathaniel, a childhood friend.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
You guys have a seat. I'm going to fix me a drink. Nate, what'll you have?
Just a bottled water, Braxton.
Robert, how about you?
Yeah, I'll take one too.
Okay, and I'll have a scotch. Here you go. Now, Robert, Nate and I have a proposition for you. You see, Nate here is a chemist, and he created a masterpiece. Go ahead, Nate, tell him.
Let me introduce this to you. This is Riz. And let me tell you, Robert, this is going to be the biggest thing on the party scene. It's potent, it's relatively cheap to make, but not easy to produce. Meaning if some Joe Blow gets it and calls themselves re-engineering it, it wouldn't work because the cost to produce it would be so high they wouldn't see a profit. I'm the only one who knows the formula. Now Braxton has already provided a facility in the middle of nowhere, off the grid just the way I like it personally. Now I'm ready to go out there and set this lab up and start making Riz 24 hours a day. Everything's already in place. We're just missing one thing. Distribution. And that's where you come in.
So wait a minute, you're saying you want me to distribute this Riz?
Yes, we all split the profits evenly after Braxton recoups the money he put in for the facility, of course, which should be within the first month by my estimates.
Now, Robert, before you answer, let me show you something. This is live footage of the party going on upstairs. They're all on Riz. Look at them. Not one person is sitting down. Everyone is partying. All the samples we brought are almost gone, and they still want more. You see, Robert, this is more than a party. This is an experiment to see the people's reaction to Riz, and I must say, it's performing better than expected. That's why I brought my yacht into international waters so we wouldn't be disturbed. We'll corner the market and take over the party scene. We'll make millions. So, Robert, what you think? You in?
When can we get started?
It'll take me about a week to finish setting up the lab, and another week to get everything up and running. I can have all the Riz you can handle in 1 month.
Well then, gentlemen, let's get paid. It took about a month for it to catch on, but when it did, it exploded. Braxton was right. We became millionaires. I bought some land about 3 hours outside of the city. This is where I built my dream home. 6 bedrooms, a library, movie theater, fitness room, a wine cellar, an elevator with a 4-car garage sitting on 27 acres. I have a penthouse in the city and another 4-bedroom house in a gated community in a whole nother state. Rodney got into the club scene. He was managing a few groups and was contemplating starting a record label. I just want to live a quiet life, stay off the radar of any law enforcement agencies, and make sure the product got where it needed to go. Braxton, my man, what's going on?
Everything's beautiful. I have some great news. I have a new buyer coming in from overseas. We're going international, bro.
Really? And how did this come about?
I can hear the sarcastic tone in your voice. Everything's fine. His son is a client of mine. We all went to the club, just to unwind. Some ladies came to our section, and drinks started flowing.
Yeah, so let me guess. One of the ladies just happened to have some Riz. They tried it, and they liked it, right?
Wrong! They loved it!
And how much did you pay those young ladies?
A G apiece. But that's not the point. A couple hours later, 3 goons came in for those guys. It was the son's birthday, and they ditched their security detail to go party the way they wanted, away from prying eyes. And before you ask, you heard me correctly. I said security detail. The guy's dad is a friggin' diplomat.
A diplomat?
That's right. And a week from now, I'm meeting him in Miami at an exclusive luxury resort that just opened up down there. He said I can bring as many people as I want. So I'm bringing the 2 young ladies from the club. You should come down, bring some friends, do a little business and then we party. And besides, I think it's about time you meet some of my clients.
Really? Why?
Robert, what's about to go down is huge. and there's a few people involved. That's the only way this is going to work. We can go down for the weekend, just so everyone can get acquainted. Look at it as a business meeting, a multi-million-dollar business meeting.
You know, Braxton, we're good right now. We got millions coming in every month like clockwork. Now you're talking about overseas deals and diplomats?
This a whole new untapped market. We will be legends.
I don't want to be a legend or wind up in a cage somewhere. I want to live. So to answer your question, I'll come, but I'm not guaranteeing you anything.
That's fair enough.
Look like things are starting to heat up for Slim and Rodney. Join me next week for part 2 of Two Dope Boys in a Cadillac. See you then.